queued up here. Serious. I didn't really get an answer from anybody on what they want me to stream tonight, so I'm gonna go with Fallout. So let's get the Fallout going. Command mods. Gotta love me some commanding. Oops. I got a cat that wants to come up. Come on, Garth. Come on. Oh, hi, handsome. Hi, Chunky. Hi. What's up with it? Yeah, settle on in. Don't need that. I need fiber optic, though. Gears. Oil. If you're tuning into the stream, I appreciate it. Right now, I'm just trying to set up enough materials to do another base outside of Sanctuary. Because Sanctuary is pretty set up. Oops. Steel, definitely. Okay. Oh, the music's gotta go, though. Whew. My ears. Okay, okay. So, first things first, we're gonna need some ladders. Just to take me up to the top so I can look up there and see what I'm dealing with. Yep. It's a decent platform to build off of. Remember, we're only going to use heavy laser turrets here. Screws and crystal. Okay. That isn't really working out the way I wanted it to. But hey, the rocket is showcased. Just need to deposit all of these materials.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days.
You know, I
Town
can
Hyatt or
literally
something.
see like my big ass sanctuary civilization from here. It's kind of wild because this is gonna act as like a little defense outpost. I know it sounds crazy, but just trust me. And then what, we're just gonna dedicate a spot to crops?
Got it.
Is there anybody I can get with this? I don't think that was with water. I wonder if there's a way to like make a standing pool of water. I don't think so. Those last two are out.
systems go?
This unit is currently functioning at optimum parameters. Ready for next command.
Hi, how are you?
I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
I want to take a break from the settlement and go back to the other one. Look at Sanctuary over there. All beautiful, fortified. Nobody's getting any of that. We gotta do the same over here. I gotta do the same over here. Alright. So, I think that's far enough. Oops. With the whoops. Hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first game crash. Oof. We're gonna power through it. Bad sync with Steam, huh? I guess that would make sense. Try it again. How much had I done? Oh, it's so I just need some ink. really count, but yeah. Whatever. Hey, look, it's Sanctuary. Take a break. Oh, man.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
That's called exploration and experience. So that's what it looks like from here. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't want to build this down, y'all. I don't know. Like clip that wall onto that. It's a floor. It would be so much better. I don't know. Hey, do you want to see me kill a whole bunch of people? All I need is like one of 3 people to comment. Just like a wave. I can send a wave. Man, if it was a roof, I could clip something off of it. Hey, so if I had done a roof top, it would have been better off. Whatever. I'm gonna head over that way. Quick save, as they say. Yeah, leave a like, comment, consider subscribing. This is an extra stream. I usually do Fallout streams on Friday. Fallout Friday. Now you can see as I enter Sanctuary, my frames begin to drop a bit. A bit. When we get up here, we're gonna quick save because this is a really, it's a really wonky spot. A lot of bad things happen. So here we go. Oh, what's up? Is it Maureen? You're about to witness something. I mean, this is why are they so slowly coming out? I can do a better wave for you. I can definitely do a better wave for you. I just have to kind of summon it. Yeah, this is my my stream studio, I guess you could say. It's like that's my apartment. Okay, here we go. this is linked into all those raiders over there that are trapped in. I call it the shooting gallery. I don't know why some of them just don't fall out. Like that dude. The rocket he jumps out and then blam, he's dead. There's probably a few more. Yeah, a whole bunch over here. I still see somebody. So this how are they trapped? So the cages that I set up lure them in. So the reason I quick save is because it makes it easier to just go back and unleash the wave. Because that's what I like seeing. I just like the visual effect of seeing that entire wave get obliterated. But now if I were to reset it, I have to go back into builder mode and be like, repair this one, repair this one, repair this one, repair this one. So that's why I just build up the whole thing, get it to where it is, and then I quick save in front of it, pop back to it, take a quick drinky, hi. And then we're back to it. The thing is that it doesn't really like to handle, like releasing, how many is that? Almost 40 of them. Yeah, almost 40 of them all at once. So, the frames decrease. Let's track the frames. No, I don't want to throw a grenade, but hey, I'll throw a grenade. Oh. Okay. So the frames are very low right now because I'm running it at the highest possible settings it can run at. It's tracking at about 30 frames per second, which is really low. Really low. So much is going on in this establishment that... Yeah, I made this. This is all, I fortified this in. This is all me, man. Like, here, let me go over. I tried to test the limits of Sanctuary just to see how far it could take me. With the elevator, man, that's some real life stuff right there. Here we go. Up we go. Sanctuary. I wasn't satisfied with the fact that Sanctuary had so much like space above it that you could just do so much with. So I literally fortified it in with a concrete wall that goes up somewhere about like 5 prongs in some areas. In its lowest point, I think it's 2 prongs. But yeah, I potted in the sanctuary tree. You know, safe is a compartmentalism of insecurity. So, if I say, oh, it makes me feel safer, what I'm actually saying is something about
an impending danger that's giving me anxiety is causing me to enact on these insecurities and build. So, does it make me feel safe? Sure. That's why I'm going to build on it. It makes me anxious. Let's do it. The gunners were like my first choice. In some areas, I think I'm going to build another like kill pit just like this. But, oops, let me put that away. I'm going to build it with like death claws, or maybe on the other side I'll build ghouls. Ghouls would be a cool one, I guess. Like a whole zombie. Yo, if I could channel, why didn't I think of this before? If I just like built a little maze and have a starting point that has like 50 of those little ghoul traps in it, and then just like channel them through a maze and see how many make it to the end. You know, if none of them make it, oh well, I'll add more crates. If all of them make it, then I gotta kill them all. But yeah, this is just the beginning of me trying to test the limits of visual load order in Fallout, because like from me standing right here with all of this going on in my game, looking out at the Red Rocket gas station, there's a lot on screen just between here and there. And then there's everything else that the game is trying to render in between and beyond. It's impressive, but I plan on making that over there completely walled in, and I plan on walling this in some more over here. You want to see the wave again? I like to see the wave. Ooh. Oh, I missed. I broke a leg. Ow. Like I said, safety is compartmentalism of insecurity. Where the sales guy is? Which sales guy? Because I have when I first started Sanctuary, I put my market down here on the streetway, on the strip, as I was calling it at the time. So here's my sales guys, but if you're talking about somebody specific, I don't really know what you're talking about. Let's kill my rats real quick. Sorry for the stream delay. I've been trying to figure it out on Streamlabs, so if it takes me like 30 seconds almost to answer your questions, I apologize. Oh, the guy from the beginning. Yeah, doesn't he turn into a ghoul at some point, and you can recruit him to your civilizations? Bro, you just reminded me of some... So when this game came out in 2015, I played the crap out of it. And then for the successive years that 2016, 2017, when Far Harbor and the other DLC came out for it, the Automaton, whatever it is, workshop. Yeah, I played the crap out of this game. I played so much Fallout, but I didn't really start streaming and making content until like 2019, COVID, when everybody was locked up, and I was like, hey, I had some free time. Maybe I'd be good at this. I'm not, but I'm trying. Yeah, let's look at the wave. Let's do the wave one more time. We'll do the wave one more time. We'll see the frame drops. Oh, that's good. Thanks. Yeah. So the dude from the beginning, before the bomb hit, I do remember that. Yes. Talk about a frame dip. Woo! We'll refresh that so that there's not such an impressive load order impending on it from all those dead bodies. But yeah, back. It's kind of like every game I play of Bethesda, I try to find the load order limit, which is a weird thing to try to pursue. In Skyrim, it was like gemstones and gold. I would try to fill a room with as much of it as possible before the game crashed. You know, just dumb shit. On console, it's pathetically low. Like, it is so bad how low it is on console. Oh, what were those cats? He says. Okay, man, I wish I had an autosave just for the cats. Like I said, I apologize for the stream delay. I'm trying to figure that out and make it quicker to response. But the cats are crates that you can catch any type of animal really on this game that's inside the game. So you can catch the dogs, the super mutants, the gunners that I had out there, a whole slew of them. But you can also catch the cats, and the cats, I have a huge line of crates that you can actually, like, I need to fill them back up so I can catch more, but I've released them a couple times, and I have like just so many cats wandering around my settlement. It's not a crazy cat person thing. There's a practical... Ooh, I did not mean to throw a grenade. Please don't kill my cats. It killed my cats. I'm loading. Wow, that was really bad. I'm sorry you had to witness that. That's what happens when you actually accidentally hold Alt when you're not trying to. I'm so sorry. But anyways... Yes, I have to. So all of those individual crates that are there, I have to manually repair every single one of them, which is annoying. I know. But the cats, I wish I actually had. I could probably set them back up, and then like show you what they all look like when they jump out. My heart hurts from seeing that earlier. God dang. So it takes soft shell Mirelurk meat, which is kind of funny. It's like, hey, they like crab or whatever. But yeah, I gotta manually go through this. Oops, that one's repaired. Oh, a lot of these are actually. Oops, command mod. It's a lot of cats, man. Desperate. Okay, kitties. Catties. Oh man, stream delay. I just saw it on my end. I'm so sad. I can't believe I killed the cats. I'm so sorry. Anyways, so usually right here you put a bed down. You just need to like sleep or wait for like, it takes about 72 hours. Yeah, explosion. I'm sorry. It takes about 72 hours, 72 to 90 hours for the crate to fill up. Cats. To the kitties. I'm just thinking about them. Oh. So it takes 72 to about 90 hours for the cat crates to fill up. For any crate to fill up, for that matter. So what I'm doing here is I'm just waiting it out. I filled up the crates. You can literally manipulate the game to wait as long as you need for that to happen. I wish there was a way to like push it along faster, but it is so slow.
I trust you're enjoying my company.
Hour at a time. I know it's not ready yet. I gotta push it along for at least 2 or 3 more. Which is just a good time for me to explain like why it's good to have the cat crates in these settlements. For one, I love cats. I got cats of my own. Right now my hand cam is frozen. I need to readjust it when I reboot my stream. I have to shut my whole stream down to reboot that cam, but it is also a cat cam. It's like my hand cam and a kitty cat cam. I got my cats that sometimes jump up in my lap and get in my mouse and keyboard zone, mess with my stuff. Typical cat shit. But at the same time, what's the story about the trees? The trees, huh? Are we talking about, like, why the trees look the way they do? Or are we talking about, like, the big tree in Sanctuary? If you don't know the Fallout storyline, I can pretty much, I don't know, like, I'm not like a diehard Fallout fan, but I know a lot about Fallout. Like, from Fallout 3 to present, I've pretty much played all of those games. Oh hey, we got some cats. Yeah, see, now we're starting to pick them in. A couple of these crates are closed. Some of them are still open. That was actually pretty quick. The trees. There are actually some interesting stories about the trees in Fallout 3. I think Fallout 3 had the best. Or was it New Vegas? It might have been New Vegas. There was one, it was either Fallout 3 or I think it was New Vegas. New Vegas had a mission where, and I think it was part of the expansion, you come across a settlement, kind of a cult, that's worshipping this dude who was like mutated into a tree. So that was cool. Getting more kitties. Getting more kitties. It's about to happen. Okay, so the trees. Yeah. So most of the trees in this game are just kind of like burnt to a crisp, destroyed. Nuclear fallout, man, takes its effects. And whenever they're inside your settlements, all they really serve usefulness is to just break them down. Oh, the big tree, he says. Yeah. So the big tree is just the main tree of Sanctuary. I decided to throw a concrete pot around the bottom of it, just to kind of like give it, I don't know, like a potted plant look. Like I said, apologize for the stream delay. Your questions come in about 30 seconds. It's gonna pop up for me answering it. This tree, yeah, it's just the big tree that was in the center lot. It was a smaller tree at the time that the bomb drops. But, you know, of course, nuclear fallout, mutation caused that son bitch to grow tall and strong. I like it. Twice. Congratulations, man. Good job. Twice finishing this game. That's there's a lot of people who actually play this game and they don't even finish it at all because there is so much. A lot of people got more ADHD than they like to admit. So, you get started up on the game and it tells you to go to Sanctuary, which is like the first place to go. And I can't remember the statistic, but only like, it's like 74% of people who play the game like end up at Sanctuary right after they start. So like that's your first objective, and 26% of the people who are playing the game just skipped over that or didn't even make it that far. Good on you. Okay, it looks like we're about ready to do a releasing of the cats. Okay, now, oh, I was supposed to say, hey, number 3, a while back when I was giving a conversation about the cats. The best reason to have cats in your establishment is they raise the happiness of your establishment. You need essentially a 1 cat to 1 resident population, like to just have like a constant, they're never going to be sad type deal. They're just, like you're always going to have happiness. I don't know how many cats I have. I wish there was a way you could count it. Like, look at this. They're all piled, they're stacked on top of each other. That's how many cats I have, and I'm about to add more to it. I got a feral wild cat population growing in Sanctuary. I love it. I just wish that, they weren't all gray. But, I love my grays. I grew up with a gray kitty. So yes, I think we're ready to unleash the cats. One thing before I trip the wire, I need to put a switch in. God, I need to put a switch in to make it easier for me. But one thing before I trip the wire, yeah, anybody who's ever owned a cat, who's ever had time to appreciate the purrs and love and attention of a cat that actually likes you, because that's a big thing. If you can make a cat like you, that means you've actually earned unconditional love. A cat doesn't care about anything, so if you can make it care about you, you've done something. Now, let's give the people of Sanctuary about 30 more cats, I would say. I don't even know how many cats that is, but yeah, let's throw 30 more cats their way. I feel like I need to say something before I do this, but I don't have any wise sage words other than like, let there be cats. Yes, let there be cats. Let there be cats. So many cats. Eventually they jump out. Yeah. Cats. Cats. And the cool thing that I noticed after they jump out, since I put all the cat holes over here, the cats will start moving over this way. They'll start moving this way. I feel like this is the scene from Jurassic Park when they're like, Alan Grant sitting in the Jeep stands up, looks out, and grabs Laura Dern's head and turns it so that she can see, and her sunglasses falls off. And then she stands up too, and she's like, they do travel in herds. Like, okay, I'll stop saying. That's probably really annoying on your end. But look at all these cats! I'm gonna have to hire a vet. Anywho's a wutzels. As you can see, the people of Sanctuary are very happy. 100% all the time. That's not, like, I mod resources, but I do not mod any of these statistics up there. I will build into them. I just so happen to create a lot of defense, like all the resources that they wanted, so the happiness just naturally popped up on its own. So yeah, this is the Alley of the Cats. They own the top section so far because I haven't built anything extra on top of it. They've gotten this whole cat shed to themselves. So good on them. Gotta keep the cats happy because the cats keep us happy. There's another level on top of this. I think I'm gonna use this for farming. Oh, you can hear him meowing. This whole area, you can, you can set up in resources. Yeah, here it is, garden plots. And you fill up, like, the top of, like, roofs of buildings and whatnot in your establishments with garden plots. And you can grow on top of it. My cat loved me. He was a stray and showed up with a scar on his neck. I forcefully took him to the kitty doctor, and they hurt him physically to examine him. Yeah, man. It's tough trying to get your cat seen at the vet. But the day after, he was most mysteriously sitting outside my porch in the morning. Oh, man, it's almost like he knew you were trying to help him. Yeah, man. The cat's got this, It's an intelligence that most other animals don't have. They can pick up on certain emotions that we're feeling. You know, a dog can tell when you're sad, but a cat can tell when you're depressed, and there's a difference. You know, a dog coming up and, like, nipping your face when you're like, oh, I'm a little mopey, like, I don't feel like doing today, but it can't really pick up on the inner crushing feeling of everyday life. You know, hey, I gotta wake up, go to work, pay these bills that I'm backed up on. Oh, I owe all this credit card debt. You know, maybe I can't make enough money to buy the food that I want this week. Life's tough, and not everybody can afford a basic living lifestyle. And a cat doesn't give a shit about any of that. They just care about, well, whether or not, one, you feed them plenty enough, two, clean their litter box enough, and three, provide them with the comfort and security of a safe living home. Usually he came by in the evening, but only the day after he came by in the morning, sitting on top of the porch fence in a mysterious way. I don't know if you remember, they watched Cat from Dark Souls 1. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I played Dark Souls 1 when I was mad young, man. I was a young tyke. That actually takes me back. Oh, but I think I know what you're talking about. Just kind of like the watch, the glare. Like I said, I don't know where I would be without my cats. I have 3 orange cats. I absolutely love them. But they're getting kind of old, you know. 2 of them have hit that decade mark, and I'm trying not to think about how old they're getting, but they've brought me a lot of joy in this life, and those cats have probably done more for me than some of the closest people in my life have, and that's saying a lot. Kind of resembled him, even though he was a guy. His voice was cracked, and I took him with me to the new place I was going to live in, but as soon as I opened the car door, he was freaked out and left, and I never saw him again. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what you gotta go through with cats. Sometimes they can't really handle change. I know when I moved into my new apartment. My oldest cat didn't handle it. He went under our blankets on our bed for about 2 days. And the only time we could get him out was to eat and to use the litter box. That was it. He'd get done with that, right back under the covers. I knew he would disappear months before my dream, from a dream that I would think about him for years. After he left, I got super sick from the COVID vaccine. It was the hardest year of my life. Yeah. Nobody's gonna deny that. You know, from the years like 2019 to current present have been some of the hardest years that anybody has gone to experience. And being locked up, having, you know, a furry companion, not gonna knock the dogs or any of the other, you know, furry animals that people have, but having someone by your side, a little friendly furry companion, can make it seem less shitty. It was a really shitty situation for everybody in the world to be in. We all got through it, right? Well, not all of us got through it. Oh, God bless the people that passed. Yeah, like the Sphinx statue, yep. I thought he would never come back after the exam, and how scared he got in the car. But he came back earlier. Yeah, like I said, if they know you're good to them, they'll come back. They'll come back. They will always come back. Cats, dogs. Dogs are just weird in their way, like their weird sense of unending loyalty. Like a cat, intelligence skews things. Like if you're dumb and love something, you will do reckless, stupid things. Okay? You will jump in front of trains, you will jump in front of bullets, you will attack enemies much larger than you. But if you're smart, if you're extremely intelligent, it takes a different turn, you know? It becomes more about survival and instinct rather than, you know, blindly jumping in and attacking something. Cats have, I don't know, a much calmer, smarter approach, and I see it and I kind of envy it because I wish I could live like that. I'm still sick from the vaccine, have high blood pressure and a heart murmur. Damn, man. We're years into this crap. That's not good to be still sick from this moon. You know, I look back on like the time that I caught it, 2 vaccines that I took to prevent it, still caught it, all this crap, and it's still going on. It's still ongoing. There's still a threat looming around the corner that, you know, I could still catch it again. And it wasn't like, you know, the flu with like one season. Hey, boom, I catch it, I'm good. God, I wish it was like that. Instead, it's like, hey, you catch it, your antibodies are good for like, you know, a couple months. But then you could catch it again. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not typical flu or like, you know, common cold type stuff. I don't know if it's manufactured. Ooh, I know what I should do right now. Let's build some fireworks. Okay, so, in this game, occasionally, gosh, where is my elevator? This place is so big. In this game, sometimes you get hit with radiation storms. These radiation storms are annoying. Like, I've got ways of dealing with it to take the radiation away without really having to pay anything. But, if you install... God, what is it under? It's like crafting miscellaneous. No, it's not crafting miscellaneous. Resources miscellaneous? Oh man, I'm bad at this. Oh, hey, thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. This place is cool. No, getting attacked by the rats. Not the rats. Miscellaneous. Launcher tubes. Here we go. Took me a minute, yo. And then it needs power. I'm just doing this for now, and then I need to load it with something. Command codes. Give me 1 second. It's gonna be frozen just for a little second while I look for a command code. Weather firework. Oh, come on. It doesn't have the console code for it. Schneigis. Well, I guess I've got to figure it out some other time. You're supposed to be able to build... I have it on my other account. You can build ammo that you launch it up into the air, boom, boom, and the weather clears up. So this radiation storm that I'm in, that's pegging me for like 1 damage of radiation every time the lightning strikes. I could just summon it away. I could just be like Storm from X-Men, Thor from Marvel, and I'm just be like, no, you don't exist anymore. Actually, they kind of do the opposite.
Sure,
They create storms, but you know what I'm saying. Like, the control. This is still a really infant version of Sanctuary that I want to build, and there are other places on this map that I want to build similar to this, but more. Like, the island and fortress have more possibilities to build than this. There's a lot more about stuff. There's a lot more stuff about that cat. He was also bullied by the other cats in the neighborhood, but somehow snuck around them to get me and get food. He could last inside my house. Yeah. Every now and then you kind of find an oddball cat that sticks out even from his own. You know, like you could have 10 cozy places to sleep, and 9 of those places are gonna have, you know, like 5 cats sleeping in them, but that 10th one is gonna have 1 cat. Because there's always that loner among the cat group.
I'm busy.
Which goes to show you that there is so much personality among cats. You know, with like dogs, it's like they do or they don't. Like water, it's like dogs either do or they don't like water. Like with fetch, dogs either do or they don't play fetch. But with cats, it's a little different, man. They got so much personality about them, they got so much individualism.
What's up?
I think I mainly attribute it to the fact that they're so solo. A cat will do just fine without you throughout the day. You know, they'll sleep. Dog won't sleep while you're gone. Dog loses its mind. Oh my god. God has left my presence. The world is going to collapse. Howl at the ceiling. Claw at the wall. Chew at all of the furniture. Like that is a dog. A cat's like, oh, you're gone. Oh, you left? Sorry. I forgot you even live here.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation.
He had green eyes with
Gotta
brown
go see
spots
what's
on
going
his
on.
cornea, and his voice was cracky, and he would show up gushing. Yeah, I don't like that about dogs. that's the one thing I always like kind of despised about the dogs I grew up with. They'd always show up effed up. Like something was always messed up about them. I'm kind of done showing off this place. I'll show you a different place. Yeah, something was always messed up about them. Something was always they were always getting screwed up. And then they'd show up back at the house. You know, they'd come back with a couple dead woodchucks that they, buried, so they're all covered in blood and mud and muck. And then they want to come inside, big 150-pound dog, St. Bernards, want to come inside. Hell no. I'm gonna go to Jamaica Plain. I gotta use the bathroom and get a drink real quick, so, stay cute, I guess, fam. I'll be right back. Fresh, crispy house. Oh, man. No, he couldn't last inside. Sorry, I mistyped that. The kitty couldn't last inside, and he was the only one with green spotty corneas and the cracked voice in the gushing room. He couldn't stay inside after he saw my pet dog, and was phased before he was rolling in my bedroom carpet. Would literally roll on the floor. Considering his super difficult life, he was so happy and cute. It's not often that you get to provide that life for an animal. Rescues are the best. always the best, but we we used to do rescues. We actually, I guess you could say they're rescues. They're like kitten rescues, but we got them when they were very, very young. And we have one that we rescued at the age of 2. God, there's so many markers. There we go.
Let me have this one. Safety's off. May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
I've always grown up with cats and dogs, and I've always had an orange cat in my life. Well, with exception of
The last of them.
2 years. It's probably the worst 2 years
Let's
of my
get
life.
this done.
And of course, I just named him Kitty, named after my childhood pet cat. Fishy in piracy, which translates to kitty, which my dad released into the street without asking me. Lots of stray cats there. Nah. Yeah, dads can suck sometimes. Don't really have the kid's heart in mind. They have the best interests, but not the heart, you know? Sometimes the emotions fall to the wayside. And, you know, dads do what they do. I have lost a couple cats in my lifetime just because father didn't want extra cats. You know, batch of kittens comes along, unwanted batch of kittens. But give them away. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whenever you can, get them neutered.
What the?
It's hard though. You can't always expect to have a few $100 kicking around just to snip the balls off a cat. Banger. So, Fishy would constantly sneak out, and the whole house smelled real bad because of him. Hey, stray cats sometimes smell, man.
Resistance is futile.
That's the smell of love. I bet you knew when that cat came home. You were like, oh, Fishy's home. House smells like wet tuna fish. Wet, moldy tuna fish.
Engaged.
Fishy's home. So my dad just released him somewhere and lied to us about where he had released him. So me and my brother looked for days in a place that our dad had lied to us about. That's the worst. Complete lack of respect for the way that you feel for that animal. You know, it's a part of your family at that point.
No sign of him now.
And, you know, I know that the going gets tough, and, like, unless you're outrunning bombs, which, in that instance, it's like every man for themselves. Every man, woman, child for themselves. Things are blowing up around you, but you get out, you do what you gotta do. You really can't blame anybody but the people dropping bombs. But in any other situation, why aren't you taking your pets with you? They're family. Recognize them as such. Never understood it.
Let's move along as soon as possible. We're
Need a drink. Alright.
Any idea where they went?
Huh?
Your destruction's got nothing.
Wait, do none of my favorites set out? There we go, that's what I'm saying. Should have some of my guns set up in favorites. No, apparently I don't.
Kids gotta earn their keep too.
Why can't I move?
The best place to be firing your weapon.
What just happened? Why can't I? I just lost the ability to move all of a sudden. I was walking and then it said, no, you can't walk anymore. Walking is for the privileged and those who pay for it. Or maybe I run out of armor points. I didn't even think to look at that. Not armor points, action points. So I know you're asking a lot of questions about the game. I get it that this is probably not a game that you typically play. What kind of games do you usually play? Because on Skyrim, I stream that on Sunday. This I stream on Fridays. I'm trying to figure out other games kind of in between on Tuesdays, Thursdays, possibly for other games to stream. I don't know, man.
We may have an enemy. No more.
Oh my god, I'm being attacked. What the fuck?
Did you have any luck with the raiders?
Huh? No, I'm good. Yeah. Okay. It's funny you mentioned that. Before I left there years later, a cat that looked like him showed up at our door. It was super nice, which is really rare there. Meowing all the time. My brother insisted that wasn't fishy.
Hey, easy living.
Well, what did you think?
This ain't.
You knew fishy. Was that fishy? You know, brothers got their own opinions. You got one opinion on one side, one opinion on the other. He said there was a shift 6 sign on his forehead, and that cat didn't have that sign. Cats sometimes change slightly too, over time, as they get older. You know, the young cat look, not just kitten, but like the young cat look. Yeah, sometimes it changes over time. Cat ain't always gonna look the same, especially if it's been outside and experienced the world. It's gonna be a little scruffy. Okay. Oh. Wait, I was just here. What am I supposed to do? I talked to you.
I took care of those raiders for you.
There we go.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way,
Gee
we talked
willikers.
about it, and we decided to support the Minutemen. I think it's worth giving another chance. The only way things will get better is if we stand together.
What is going on?
This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's 6 o'clock. Nothing to report at the
I got
moment.
so much
Stay tuned
work
for
to do
updates.
on this.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
Here I am. What did you need?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minuteman. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
Glad to meet you. We can use some more veterans around here.
Ah, well, you're right about that. I feel like some of these you've got still may need their diapers changed.
Oh, I play a map called Desert Strike on StarCraft 2. Super easy to learn. I thought it was him. Huh. Yeah, I actually never played StarCraft before,
I'd
but
still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
GOG, I think it was GOG, or was it Amazon, just gave me StarCraft 1 for free.
So what's your
I
story?
have yet to
What makes you
open it
think
and play
anybody
it,
even
but
wants the Minutemen back?
I've heard so many people talk about how good those games are.
The Minutemen are the good guys again.
I miss the buff
People
though.
are starting
I feel
to
like I
realize
miss
that.
I've heard
the
some good
heydays.
things. Wouldn't be here otherwise.
It's like
Now that I'm
Diablo.
here, I can
Like,
see
you could play
really need
Diablo.
my
It's
help.
still a good game. But are you really playing it during the time when all the hype and excitement was keeping it alive? Nah,
We can
man.
always use more experienced soldiers.
Yeah, you're not kidding. But I had something more specific in mind. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's
Look
armory
at your
was
6
located in the
key.
West Bastion.
Oh, like the carrot. I think it's called a carrot. A carrot
Ammo,
dash.
schematics, you name it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The little upward dash.
Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
I hope you have an idea.
Of course I do. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the Northeast Bastion.
I like how she thinks.
I'd suggest you stop doing that before you hurt someone.
Jeez, I need to do everything at this civilization. Oh, sorry. It's actually called Direct Strike. Desert Strike is the older map. Direct Strike from StarCraft 2. I'm really bad at real-time strategy. I'm very easily outwitted. And I hate to admit it. But for a dude who just comes, you know, home at night from his job, wants to sit down, drink some beers, play some video games, talk some games with the folks, you can't really expect much competition out of me. Like, I'm playing against you inebriated most of the time.
General's quarters. Used to be a tunnel leading from
Enough said.
here to the armory.
Yep,
Wow,
I already
looky
took care of
here.
it.
You've already cleared it. Good job. Let's get down there and see if there's still a way
Direct
through.
Strike is a remake that I play now. You make units and the map constantly generates them, and you and your enemy's army duke them out. Yeah, I kind of like watching those, like, you know, your troops build up and attack other enemies type deal. It's pretty cool. But like I said, I'm no good at those games. Like, I'm so bad at them. I have such bad planning skills. Sure, like, I can build a settlement, but if you notice, between, like, my settlement and other people's settlements, is that, like, I make good use of the space, they make good use of the design. There's a strong difference. Oh, hey, I see why you didn't walk forward too much, Ronnie. There's a mine right there.
If I had access to a vacuum modification, I could make this place shine.
Hey, slow down, Missy. There's mines all over the place. I think it was the first one I needed to, like, point out.
Can you see them, sir?
Oh! Oh!
Sir?
Yoink.
It's awfully quiet.
You should play StarCraft 2 main storyline. Nah, the heyday is over for the game. That was back in 2011 when everyone said it's never gonna die and it's gonna take over the world. But lo and behold, 3 years later, it has 50 viewers total on Twitch. Ah, sad face. You know what's crazy though is that is going to be the same exact fate of Warzone. But it's going to be worse for Warzone because, I mean, they make a Call of Duty game every single year, and they're gonna make, you know, a new Modern Warfare game to make a new Warzone game, what, every 3 years? So StarCraft being, you know, able to stand the test of time goes to show you that, you know, there's value to the one game, or the 2 games, or the, you know, however many that were released in the series. I don't actually know how many StarCraft games there are out. Oh my god, is that on my side? It's awake. It's not on my side. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. The core, the core, the core, the core. Wow. That was cool. It's not real-time strategy, it's turn-based army clash game, and the army, except some unit skills, are controlled by the computer. Right. Okay. I don't know, some of the stuff I was watching for it, it seemed kind of like quick how it moves, so maybe just the people who were playing it were pretty experienced and knew how to move through it quickly. There's caps everywhere.
For the Commonwealth. Oh, it's been a long time. United we stand. Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that. She opened it. Oh, that dude died. He died. Like, died.
Ah, that explains all the landmines.
I like this, though.
This is,
The
well,
general stuff.
General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle.
So his job was to get drunk and just sit here? Dope.
Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General.
Oh, you were gonna give it to me anyways? Jeez. Oh, can I put him in the wall with the other dude?
There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago.
Get in there.
Almost through.
Nope, doesn't fit. Oh, that is so scary sounding. Oh, hey, it's the outside room. Hi, guys, we did it.
Get us in here. Now, let's
It's just everything I want. It. You can't have any of it. It's all mine.
Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need. Just waiting for us.
Nope, nope. For me. Waiting for me.
Building artillery.
Yoink, 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 yoink. Stop looking at my stuff.
This won't work without power. This won't work without power.
Oh.
I have
This
to
is
admit, Ronnie,
great.
having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Deathclaws.
So it's pretty cool when you put the artillery shells in, because as long as you have artillery smoke,
Smoke grenades too.
you can throw them at targets. It takes a second, but as long as you have the artillery shells manned on your location, you got mortar fire. Like, it's a really complex way to give you like air support, basically. Free laser turrets, couple free Tesla arcs, a few free Tesla arcs. Aw, they gave me a baseball grenade. How cool. I mean, a grenade is kind of already a baseball grenade. The United States Army designed the M67 grenade to be as ergonomically handleable as a baseball, an American baseball, because they thought that the average American boy knew how to throw a baseball effectively. So, hey, the M67 grenade was born.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Oh, no, you're right, but that's not a mess map. The meth map is custom, community-made map that is like custom map made, not regular StarCraft. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Looks like you've got everything we need.
StarCraft is...
As soon as you get some artillery built,
I wouldn't mind actually playing it just to see, like, where my wits are nowadays, but, like, I can't even handle League of Legends, bro. That's how weak my problem-solving skills are. Let's get a save in here. And then go talk to the man.
Howdy, General.
Oh, man. What does it want me to build? Stats.
This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's just past 10 p.m. Nothing to report.
Data.
Stay safe, people.
Build and assign artillery. Okay. Okay. That is a blue body, he says. Ah! Call him out, homie. He might be a vampire. That is a blue body. It's one of the blue men. So usually I put the artillery cannons like right here. Bam. Oh, poop, I fell off. Yeah, I'll just walk back around. The other thing is you need one person assigned to the artillery cannon at all times. So it's cool to have, and it's kinda cool to summon. Like, I'm really stretching the kinda cool to summon, because honestly, I don't think it's that cool. It takes too long. It takes too long. Gosh. Here I am sounding like a Fallout hater. It takes too long. Like I said, artillery cannons. Yup. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. And I'll probably build, like, fortress walls around this whole thing. You're carrying too much and can't run. So power. Do we have enough? I'm gonna have to command console some items. If you haven't figured out yet, I really, really love building on this game. Yeah, but League of Legends is basically way harder than Direct Strike. I feel like that's only because they built so much into League of Legends and continue to build into it. Like, you could choose any character you want in League of Legends, and like it is, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of suited to your persona. Never played it, but just from what I've seen people play, there are so many people to choose from. Creates so much variety in the gameplay. Like, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Why was there so much stuff here for a sec? It has like 200 champion, whereas Direct Strike has like 30 units in total, and you play with non-command or mod. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. League of Legends is just OP with the amount of variety of characters that you can choose from. I actually really like games that do that. Some of the best games, in my opinion, that do that are like fighting games, okay? And it can be hit or miss with certain fighting games. Like, if there are only 12 people to choose from in a fighting game, I get turned off because I'm like, there's no variety here. I can't, like, I'm gonna get bored really quick just playing with a few characters, like, over and over and over again. Whereas fighting games where there was like a huge roster, like the Capcom versus Marvel, what was it, the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, those rosters were huge. They had like 30-40 people on them shits. Amazing. And the variety that it creates makes the game so much better. Also, anyways, I always also play League of Legends co-op and versus AI only at the moment, and some Overwatch, 1 custom maps before the game stopped running. Oh man, yeah, I feel for you. Anybody that was playing Overwatch, that's a tough franchise to be a good fan of. How do you continue to be a fan for something after there is so much support dropped for the first game after the second game is announced? Usually there is a lot of continued support and coverage for a game after like the second game comes out. Like there are Call of Duty games back from like the 2010s that are still running. Like that is just the thing, but I get it. Some game studios can't. Some game studios can't, like, make that happen. Blah. Oh, and then I got him in one shot. That was sad. Mysterious stranger for the finish. Yes. Love it. Love it. It did such little damage. No. Jeez. I don't know what to do. The good stuff's not working on him. It's not working on him. Good old deflection. Yeah, fighting games are so cool because their maps are so small and you freaking don't have to walk around the huge Summoner's Rift map on League of Legends. Constantly get hated on by your teammates. Man, I've been abused. Yeah, teammate hate is a hard thing. Any game that's like, hey, the way that your teammates perform will directly affect how you perform, that is a crappy game logic. Like, I should not be held back by my teammates unless I'm playing like league football, bro. How do I... What does it want me to build now? Oh, assign. I never assigned anybody to the artillery. Silly me, what are you doing, sir? You're not doing anything. Ma'am? Oh, shnikes. Anyways, I'm a foreigner in the US. Have you ever been a foreigner anywhere? Only in Canada. That is about as far as I make it as a foreigner. Which isn't to say that I was not a sorts. Like, there were places that I went in Canada that, like, they mainly spoke French. I had no idea what was going on. It's just the way it is. Son of a biznitch. How many people got 5? Oh, the pistol? I forget where I got the pistol from. But I knew I had something nice when I picked it up. Oh gosh, where is it? Oh man, what'd I do with it? Where's the pistol? Oh jeez, so what'd I do with the pistol, huh? That's not bad. There we go. That's it right there. The suppressed, hardened, piercing 10mm auto. The name is so long it goes on beyond what I've listed it as. So yeah, plan on updating it some more. I actually haven't modded it more than what I found it. I was just lucky enough to find a pistol that did this much damage. I don't remember where I got it from though. I'm really into the game. Like, I know it looks like I've got a bunch of places discovered pretty far in, but nah, dude, I command modded a lot in this game. Levels and resources. I guess that's not a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot, but whatever. I need fabric. I gotta. I'll go hunting. I don't care. I'll go hunting. I need to find people in the castle, so I can assign one of them to the that thing. You are getting assigned. There we go. That should do it. We got a mortar person.
Gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close. Their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenade is.
Another radiation storm?
If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there?
Yeah, I know what you're gonna ask me to do, but I gotta equip the set artillery grenades first.
Use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to radio freedom so we can confirm we're ready. All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Cross one of those smoke grenades into the target area and start our test fire.
Huh?
You? That's a different story.
Break down the fire! Please?
Might want to stand back. Yeah, you know, just in case.
You see what I mean though? This takes forever. And I fired one. It took like what, 30 seconds? One comes out. They're devastating shots. Like I get it. Boom! Anything caught in that is just obliterated. It just takes so long. Like, jeez.
Yeah, we blew some stuff up. Good on us. Where do I gotta go? My goodness, it wants me to go back to Sanctuary. Hey, there's another person at Sanctuary. Canada counts, but they kind of adore you, so it's kind of easier. Yeah, that is true. We give them a lot of money for shit that isn't even really worth anything. Like maple syrup. Why? Why do we pay so much for Canadian maple syrup? We have maple trees in America. A lot of them, sweet maple trees. But for some reason we're like, Canada, for some reason, their North American maples are much better than our North American maples. Oh, man. $16 a bottle. No, it what just got? Something's fighting out there. My rockets are kind of looking that way, like, hey. Yo, what just got? Something died over here. Aww.
Seems to be growing well.
Ooh, the tato plants. I need to go harvest the tato plants.
I've got a
The
hand.
farm's not much.
I should have done more.
I had clean fingernails.
I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Alright, that should be enough for now. The Nuka Family Radio.
What if there was a place with all the zip of Nuka-Cola? Quench your thirst for adventure and Nuka World.
Hiya, kids. Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October. Come down and see me and Kathy one last time before buckling down for the winter. Don't forget to bring your empty bottle of Nuka-Cola to get $15 off at the gate. So hop aboard the Nuka Express and come and see the whole Nuka family while you still can.
The Nuka Express is accessible through the Nuka
While you still can. I didn't catch that detail before.
Price is subject to change due to end of season. Nuka World, Nuka Express, and the Nuka-Cola characters are all registered trademarks of the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
Yeah, of course they are. Oh, hi, cat. Where'd you go? I heard a cat. Where is it? Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, you're a garden cat. Cool.
Hiya, kids. Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October.
That radio is just gonna keep on repeat. Oh, I remember. Yeah, that's the Nuka World expansion. Oof. Secure the workshop. That's Sunshot tight.
Whoa, man. Groovy.
Okay, come here, good feels.
I don't want to alarm you, but this spot lacks sufficient cover.
Oh, the water reservoirs? Yeah, I'm not really sure what you're talking about back in Sanctuary. The water reservoirs. I'm gonna take us back there anyways. Dude, just...
Sweet.
Those are some nice fruits, but yeah, as a child, my parents took me to the U.S., but there are so many foreigners in the U.S., you're not considered special at all. In fact, you're considered the source of the problem a lot of the time. You know what I mean? You are considered the source of the problem, and you are considered the source 100% of the time. 100% of this country works on immigrant labor.
If anything's waiting for us around here,
And that is a fact. It was founded off of immigrants. It continues to run off of immigrants. I don't know anybody that's willing to go out and work 25 cents an hour to pick cabbages in 100-degree weather heat. I don't know anybody. So when you tell me if immigrants have a hard time in this country, yeah, I totally get it. They do. It's shit. For a country that was founded off of immigrants. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Give me your sick. Give me your weak. Words that, carved into the Statue of Liberty that just hold no meaning anymore. Like, I'm a devout believer that we should just give the Statue of Liberty back, man. We don't stand for that level of freedom anymore. We don't deserve her. I wish we deserved her. There's probably at one time in history, the nation could look and be like, hey, yeah, we stood for freedom. And that was during World War II, when we bonded against Hitler. But everything beyond that has just devolved into bureaucratic capitalism. The most destructive forces on the planet. Oh, I love Ada. Ada has so many witty commands. Let's talk to Ada real quick. Oh, you're talking about no, you're not talking about Ada. You're talking about Professor Goodfeels. Hey, Goodfeels. Whoa, man. Far out. Like, what is going on with you, broski? I don't want to incite you, but I can command you to... Oh my goodness. Ah, what? No. I don't know where those guys came from. I don't know if it was the delay. You're gonna know what I'm talking about. Oh, the robot. Yeah. Yeah, good feels is funny. Whoa, man. Groovy. Look at him. He's going to his little stoner shed. He's got his own like little bed made up in there and everything. Groovy. I respect it, man. Everybody's just trying to get through these hard times, man. If you smoke weed, yeah, that's on you. You know, we're gonna say no. Except the government. Yeah. Give us your charge report. America, when I grew up learning about America and social studies and all that, it was taught to me that it was a melting pot, or like we basically, if you could picture this giant pot of culture, you know, throw every single possible culture that you can think of into it, and mix it all together. That's America. Whatever like that soup concentration is, we're pure mud. We're 100% everybody else. Oh man. Like, we're the culture that, you know, pick and chose what everybody else was doing. Nothing is original in this culture. And I've even gone on to say to some people that America is just a culture of phrases. Almost everything that we say, there's some type of phrase involved. Like, we don't speak purely intellectually or objectively. We speak in phrases. You know, how you doing? How's it going? What's up? Almost like a culture of non-rhetorical questions. Yeah. Oh man. Well, it is closing in on the 1 o'clock period. My time. Which means I need to start wrapping this up and going to bed. Do a quick save. Yeah, man. I don't know if I'm going to be playing Fallout every Tuesday. I might mix things up. The plan is to just kind of have variety. Sunday and Friday are kind of taken, so the US has to recover, otherwise we might be screwed up. I hope the US doesn't go back. It is so rich, powerful, like Nancy Pelosi needs to go. I'm so freaked out at this. Yeah, there's a lot of changes that need to be made, like every nation. I just think that we have enough money that we don't necessarily need to worry about it so much as other nations do. You know, I mean, like when it comes to healthcare, defense spending, and just generally providing for the people, other nations can't really do it as well as America, and that's just because we're so properly supplied. We got enough money to buy whatever we want to provide for the lifestyle. That creates, however, a fragile living situation. You get so many people, millions of people, like 345 million people, all on the same page, all relying on the same network of resources. You shut that down, it's done. Like, you've completely demolished an entire society at that point. Nothing you can do at that point. Whereas some of these other, like, you know, lesser off nations, if you were to cut the power for a week, so what? You know, we're used to that. Brownouts or even just outright power outages. Make a deal. America, it's a much bigger deal. You know, the power goes out for a weekend, and, you know, the food is spoiled in the fridge, and suddenly we have nothing to eat. That's not sustainable. I wish we were. I wish we were more sustainable. We'll do all right, though. We're that product producer of the world. We create the things that people like to buy. We're a middleman for business economics. When, like, I kind of look at America as, like, if nations were people, America is like that shitty, nerdy accountant that just, like, believes everybody is not as good as they are. Like, they're stuck up. I know better than you because I've done the numbers. I can blow you up. I've got more nukes than you. And yeah, maybe we do, but you only need one to destroy the world. Thanks to retaliation. Only need one. So, having 3,000 nukes really means nothing. It just means that we're spending our money on inflating inventory of those nukes. And we also can't increase the payload of those nukes due to the Geneva Convention. However, we can change the delivery system. We dismount the nuclear warheads and load them onto much more technologically advanced ICBMs that can travel further distances. That's legal. Payload stays the same. That is a tricky world to live in. I'm trying to start off ending a stream with me taking a shot of whiskey. I have two whiskeys that I would like to take a shot of. One is the Kenseiyu. It's Japanese. It's the Warrior whiskey. The other is the Redwood Empire. It's well, not Canadian, Californian. It's got like a hint of orange peel to it. Let me know. What whiskey do you want to see me take a shot of before I end my stream? They're both delicious. I absolutely love them. If you don't want to see that, then I also have an unopened bottle of Jack Daniels. That is just Old Faithful. Hey, whenever I want to take the drunk a little bit further. Oh yeah, I'll definitely have a good night, man. Excuse me. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. You know, even if it's just one person, two people, three people, in this case, a couple silence in that. But even if it's just three people watching the stream, four people, yo, I'm down. I'm here. I'm gonna stream consistently on Friday and Sunday at least. Like I said, I'm trying to make it more consistent on Tuesday and Thursdays as well. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna be playing. So, if you have any recommendations, I'm going to be posting a game list of all of my games that I actually own currently. And then on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I might have like a voting session and be like, hey, like a half an hour before the actual stream goes live, take viewer votes and see who wants to see me play what. I'm trying to build my game catalog on my PC. I've mainly been a PlayStation console player for like the past 15 years, a long time. So I've made the switch recently to PC, and it's been life-changing. I can do so much more. Yeah, super stock up. They do think they're better than everyone. That is a bad habit here in the US, yeah. But it doesn't matter, because not everyone is like that. Like, I love people like Ron Paul. He's an individual. He always says you're an individual, so I'm not a foreigner. Yeah, I think that's the most important about being an American, is having your own expressed individual opinion. This is everyone's Earth and I'm just a kid. One of my favorite sayings is, it's your world and I'm just living in it. So it's a saying and a metaphor to give you an understanding of how much effect your actions have on other people. Like, it is your world, and I am just living in it. You have a lot of control over how my life functions. Food for thought. I can see the stream delay right now is just getting to the part where I offered what whiskey to vote on, so I'm just waiting. And then I'll continue to venture forth. I'm trying to figure out things to talk about in the meantime. I mean, I've got like 30 plus games on the PC. I don't know. But anyways, it's about to happen. Kensei or Redwood. The Redwood, California. I love these whiskey bottles because they're actual like bottle bottles. I drink a lot of whiskey. More than it probably is considered to be healthy. But hey, another scientific fact, the human body has a liver that is 60% larger than what is needed to functionally live. So that's interesting. Yeah. It's almost as if something knew that we were going to poison ourselves constantly on a daily basis. Anyways, I really like whiskey, and I drink a lot of whiskey. I work at a liquor store, so unfortunately for my liver, I'm always sampling around. I tried doing a little like whiskey review thing for the channel, but it didn't really click off. That's alright. Not really my thing. Have a good night and God bless. I appreciate you and hope you feel better just like you made me feel better. I can tell you which whiskey to drink as a Muslim, but I hope you recover. I can't tell you to drink it. Whiskey as a Muslim. But I hope you recover from whatever. Gotcha. Yeah, man. I respect that. 100% I respect that. There are some people that, you know, liquor is just not meant to touch their lips. Certain drugs too. You know what? I will do my finish and say goodnight to you out of respect for that religion before I actually take the shot, so you can peace out before then. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your words. I appreciate anybody that tunes into the stream and has anything to contribute to the chat. So if you like and comment, awesome. Subscribe to the stream if you aren't already. anybody who tunes in is awesome for helping me try to realize this goal that I've been working on for the better part of a decade right now, and just recently putting a lot of work into making it happen. So, thank you. Appreciate that. And now I'll begin the pour of the whiskey shot, so if you don't want